What's going on, guys? It's Ty Dolla and this is Jen.
Hello.
And we're back again.
Beach House 3.
Hell yeah.
So, love the whole album, and what I'm going to do are my questions are based off of your track list, but not about the music. So the first one, Love You Better. You talk about, you know, how this girl pretty much deserves better and there's someone that can love her better. So why do you think women settle for guys when she knows, like, she can do better?
Maybe they just really love the guy and they see, like, potential in him and, yeah, just that.
Just that.
Potential.
Potential.
I guess.
Okay, second song.
I guess. I could be wrong.
Don't Judge Me. What is a misconception that you think people have or had of you?
The misconception, the biggest misconception people have had of me is calling me a rapper, because there's not one song where you could name that I was rapping. It's all like been melody.
Wait, that's very true.
Yeah. But Rosenberg, my homie from New York, pointed it out. He said, bro, your name is Rappy.
It is Rappy. If you had to change your name so it wasn't Rappy, what would you make it? Just Ty.
Ty Griffin? No, I got to change my last name to some like slick shit. Like
less Rappy.
I don't know.
Next one, X. So you talk about how, you know, it's pretty hard to stay faithful, and I love the beat behind it, because it was like, you know what, even if I was that person that he was rapping about and I was the girl, I still would have to dance to that song just because of the beat.
Shit.
So do guys really ever settle down? If so, what makes them actually settle down?
Guys do settle down for a girl that is worth it, and just when you feel like it, you know, when you just like, it's just that time. When you're on your bullshit, you're on your bullshit, but when you're not, you know, that can be good too. Don't be scared of it.
Okay. Next one, Dawson's Breek. So I love the wordplay, but I wanted to know, what were your favorite shows growing up?
To be completely honest with you, Family Matters was my favorite show. Steve Urkel was my favorite character, and when he turned into Stefan, you know, he got his dollar sign bars up.
Okay, famous friends. Who was the first famous person you became friends with, but you were like, I can't believe I'm actually friends with you, because you were once a fan? So you were kind of starstruck in a way?
First famous person I can say I actually became friends with. Trey Songz.
Trey Songz?
When I was like trying to get on in the beginning, and you know, because you've been here, so you saw All Star and like when that was going on. And
we were just talking about the first interview we ever did. Do you remember our picture was you were in the studio and you were pretending like I was helping you put a whole song together, but I wasn't. Yeah. I was just standing there. But Trey Songz, so beginning.
So I had All Star out and it was going to LA, and like a whole bunch of stations started to pick it up and put it into rotation, and then we got sued from the Swedish House Mafia guys because we just sampled their shit and didn't clear it right. So that's what we get learning, you know, in life. You have to learn things the hard way sometimes. Anyway, I did this one song called Fumble, and it was going to be on Beach House 1, but I let Sean Barron, the guy who ended up signing me at Atlantic, hear it, and he was like, yo, let me see what I could do with this record. So I gave it to him, and he was like, yo, Trey Songz is about to cut it. And I thought, you know, to myself at the time, you know, I was a little bit more heavy set, you know, funny looking ass Dolla, and I didn't feel like me singing that on stage would get as many screams as Trey Songz singing it on stage. So I gave it to him, you feel me? And it ended up being a single off of his album Chapter 5, and it was a good choice, because then Dre Sinatra called me to the club to you know, come perform All Star, and I think I got paranoid at the time, and it was going on Mustard's tape, and then Trey Songz just happened to be there, and he just walked up behind me, and I'm like, yo, bro, what's up? I'm Ty. I wrote Fumble. He was like, oh, that was you? I'm like, yeah, bro, like, we should do more shit. He ended up fucking flying me to Philly, and we had a meeting, and I met with Kevin Lyles, his manager, and he ended up, you know, picking me up from management, and, you know, life happened after that.
Nice.
So shout out Trey. We still boys today. Like, that's my dog, for real. Like,
I want to see you guys on stage. Whoever gets more screams.